Muslims claim the Quran is the final scriptural guidance for mankind after the Gospel of Jesus, the Psalms of David, and the Law of Moses. The Quran speaks highly of the prophets before Muhammad. Names like Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, salutations and peace upon them are called role models for humanity. Quran 6 verse 90. The scriptures they brought are regarded as guidance and light. The Quran says about the Torah, "We have revealed the Torah, wherein is guidance and light." The submissive prophet ruled the Jews according to it. So did the rabbis and the scholars, as they were required to protect God's book and were witness to it. Quran chapter 5 verse 44, end of quote. And about the gospel it says, "In their footsteps we sent Jesus, son of Mary, fulfilling the Torah that preceded him. And we gave him the gospel, wherein is guidance and light, and confirming the Torah that preceded him, and guidance and counsel for the righteous." Quran chapter 5 verse 46, end of quote. However, this is one of the two functions of the Quran, that is, confirmation of the previous scriptures. Regarding that, the Quran says, "We have revealed to you, O Muhammad, this book with the truth as a confirmation of previous scriptures and as a criterion over it." Quran chapter 5 verse 48, end of quote. The second function of the Quran is to correct what was forgotten and lost in transmission in the previous scriptures. The Quran says, "O people of the book, our messenger has come to you, clarifying for you much of what we kept hidden of the book, and overlooking much. A light from God has come to you, and a clear book." Quran chapter 5 verse 15, end of quote. By the time the Quran was revealed, this was a wholly theological and bogus claim. However, what we find in many Bible versions today might be a confirmation of the Quranic claim. Here is what the RSV Bible preface says in the revision of King James Version. "Sometimes it is evident that the text has suffered in transmission, but none of the versions provides a satisfactory restoration. Here we can only follow the best judgment of competent scholars as to the most probable reconstruction of the original text." End of quote. About the dating of biblical manuscripts, it says, "For the New Testament, we have a large number of Greek manuscripts, preserving many variant forms of the text. Some of them were made only 2 or 3 centuries later than the original composition of the books. For the Old Testament, only late manuscripts survived, all based on a standardized form of the text established many centuries after the books were written." End of quote. It also gives the reason for revising the King James after praising it as the noblest monument of English prose. Yet, the King James Version has grave defects. By the middle of the 19th century, the development of biblical studies and the discovery of many manuscripts more ancient than those upon which the King James Version were based made it manifest that these defects are so many and so serious as to call for revision of the English translation. End of quote. About the problem of understanding the original Hebrew and Koine Greek, it says, "If, in the judgment of the committee, the meaning of a passage is quite uncertain or obscure, either because of corruption in the text or because of the inadequacy of our present knowledge of the language, that fact is indicated by a note." End of quote. Lastly, the RSV scholars gave their optimism for the new translation. "We now possess many more ancient manuscripts of the New Testament and are far better equipped to seek to recover the original wording of the Greek text." End of quote. So do these confessions coincide with the Quranic claim? This is open for a debate, and there can be no general answer. Anyways, I hope this stimulates us for more research as it relates to our salvation in order to come to our own logical conclusion. Till next time, peace.